Hello, I want to begin by introducing myself. I am Caitlin Jarvis, and since we're all friends here, you can go ahead and call me Jarv. I like to describe myself as an adventure traveler. I've been to all 50 states and am currently trying to visit every country in the world. I am excited to share with you some wonderful experiences along Route 66. This will be a part of a small series where I will talk about my top 6 experiences along the historical highway in Oklahoma and Texas. I will be counting down, starting off with 6 and 5. I love that people are trying to slow down, take the long way, and experience these often bypassed sites along a once thriving thoroughfare. When I decided to drive Route 66 from its start in Chicago, I was so excited to see the wonderful and quirky sights it had to offer. The great thing about this historic route is that it is great for everyone from families to couples to solo travelers. As I mentioned before, this will be a part of 3 episodes where I talk about my top 6 favorite stops along the Oklahoma and Texas stretch of Route 66. So without further ado, let's start with number 6. The Route 66 Midpoint, located in Adrian, Texas. At this point, you are 1,139 miles from both the beginning of Route 66 in Chicago and the end in Santa Monica, California. In 2014, a midpoint line was painted on the road, so make sure to snap a picture, but make sure to watch out for cars. While you are at the midpoint, also make sure to grab a slice of pie or a coffee at the Midpoint Cafe, which opened in 1928. Everything is homemade at this cafe, which is also a nice change of pace compared to all of the chain restaurants you see along the major interstates these days. That is the great thing about Route 66. Around every bend, there is something you don't see every day awaiting you, which leads me to my 5th favorite site, the Blue Whale of Catoosa, located in Catoosa, Oklahoma. The Blue Whale, standing 20 feet tall and 80 feet wide, was built by Hugh S. Davis in 1972. Hugh was a zoologist that wanted to build the whale for his grandchildren. He imagined his grandchildren swimming in the nearby pond next to this giant whale. It is still owned by his daughter today, but sadly you're not allowed to swim in the pond anymore. You are allowed to fish, though. It is the perfect spot to take a break along the route, eat a picnic lunch, and try your luck at catching some fish. But make sure you throw them back after you catch them. While you're there, you also need to use the small ladder that leads into a secret compartment in the whale's head. The Blue Whale of Catoosa is a staple to any Route 66 trip. To recap, if you find yourself journeying along Route 66 through Oklahoma and Texas, you should definitely stop at the midpoint, as well as pay a visit to the Blue Whale of Catoosa to experience the wonderful and quirky sights of Route 66. To get your fix on Route 66, make sure to listen to the next episode where I will reveal my numbers 4 and 3 favorite sites along the route. Thank you for letting me share my adventures with you and never stop exploring.